Hey, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co. And this is a different kind of unboxing. This is going to be the Legendary Gamer situation unboxing. Now, if you have no idea what that means, that makes sense. Neither did I until they told me what it meant. And if you've watched one or two other content creators who may have already put this stuff up, well, then you know more than I do probably because I only know the general high note overview. So let's take it a step back. Legendary, if you recognize the letters, the specific stylings and all that, and if you can kind of see the background font of Gamer, Legendary is going to be from Upper Deck. That's going to be Legendary. You know, the Marvel Legendary, the card game that has since spawned into Legendary and Alien, whatever. We have James Bond Legendary, like 007 Legendary. They have a whole bunch of other Legendaries. They have a bunch of Legendaries in the series. I don't know exactly where. They have Firefly Legendary, I think. Either way, whole giant series of deck building card games that I've played the original Marvel Legendary. I've heard good things about the others. In fact, I specifically heard that they may address some of the complaints I had personally with the Marvel Legendary. But either way, that is kind of a side distraction to the fact that this is about a contest that you might be able to win stuff from. Might is the key word. It's a contest, so you're taking your chances. It is what it is. But, and coffee, by the way, because coffee time. Now, this box is intimidatingly large. It's not that heavy, by the way, but it is large. It's also too big that I literally can't open this because I can't open it over here because it'll hit the top cam right above. So we're just going to open it over here and start pulling things out. So we're going to see what's going on over here. We're going to start with, we got these. Legendary, what is this? We got Legendary Gamer, a tag. Look at that. We got a little press tag situation. I don't even know what goes on here, but we're going to start putting them around my neck because why not? We're just going to have every single thing that I can get on me in this video, I'm going to put on me. That's probably something I'm going to regret, so I reserve the right to take it back. But, okay, here we go. Oh, and we got dandruff. We got confetti. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. That's going to be a mess to clean up. But we'll deal with it later. That's going to be such a mess to clean up. I hate this stuff. Thank you, Upper Deck. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Anyways, so we have this over here. And this is what I mean when I say if you've already watched any other videos from any other channels, then you already know more than I do. What I know is that this is a contest of some sort that you can enter. A contest where there's going to be rewards that include, I know one of the rewards, we won't talk about it yet because I don't want to spoil anything. Everything else I'll be learning alongside you. Now, oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to read this in my best, proclamation tone of voice. This is way too long. Let's make it go a little bit back. Okay. I think I'm supposed to go dun 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 dun. Calling all VIGs, very important gamers, I assume. Upper Deck is in search of the ultimate legendary gamer. The legendary gamer is the most passionate of tabletop gamers who has made a positive impact in the gaming or legendary community. Submit your entry now by telling us why you are the ultimate legendary gamer for your chance to win a trip for two to Gencon Indy 2022. So it's going to be a trip for two to Gencon in 2022. Free games for a year. There's got to be fine print on that. There's got to be fine print on free games for a year, because if they said free games for a year to me, and it was based on what your normal spending habits are, well, Upper Deck makes money. They don't make that much money. And exclusive swag. Details on how to enter and full contest rules can be found at upperdeckstore.com Legendary Gamer. So I will throw that URL in the description down below, just obviously. upperdeckstore.com /Legendary Gamer. Follow at UpperDeckENT on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for the latest Legendary Gamer contest updates. Entrance must be 18+. Sorry, Bob. Some exclusions and restrictions may apply. I don't know why I said sorry, Bob. I should have said sorry, Jack. Jack seems like a younger name. Bob seems like an older name. I don't know any kids named Bob. Do you know any kids named Bob? Now I'm curious. Can you let me know in the comments down below? Actually, this is going to be fun. Can you let me know in the comments down below? I'll explain later. Can you let me know in the comments down below if you know any kids named Bob? Anyone under the age of 18 whose name is Bob? I'd be very, very interested if that were the case. So, that is the main prize. Now, sorry. If I recall correctly, there are multiple other prizes as well. But the main prize is going to be a trip for two to Gencon 2022. That's going to be one. And we have this handily adapted around it, which means, of course, we are throwing it over because I told you I would do that. And now we're just going to keep going through the rest of the stuff over here. Starting with this. More confetti. Thank you, Lucky Duck. Not Lucky Duck. Thank you, Legendary. I really appreciate all the stuff that's on this beautiful table. Well, tablecloth. We're just going to toss the whole wool thing into the washer. It's probably going to clog up my machine. So, we got this. Probably need to tighten that a notch. I'm going to tighten that one notch. I don't know why I'm being this pedantic on, this video now. Let's go ahead and tighten it one notch. There we go. I don't wear baseball caps. Oh, that's much better fit. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now we got our little hat, which is apparently on. What else do we got? I'm literally going to have to pull out all the confetti. I hate you so much. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, that's cute. I give them props for that. I'll show you this in a second. That is cute. Okay, so we got more tags, more swag. Anything to put the swag on? No, not yet. We'll show you that swag in a second. We got stickers. Stickers, Legendary Gamer, Legendary Gamer, Legendary Gamer. Again, there's a contest going on, and they just decided to... Oh, I'm so neurotic. I can't believe it. I'm so resentful right now. Okay, we're going to put that scroll there because it looks nice. And then this is what I was laughing at. They gave me my own little trading card. I have a trading card. This is so cool. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is on card stock, major card stock. I am Board Game Co. Alexander Radcliffe, and they got the spelling right, which is always nice. Some people leave off that E at the end. And I am a 3-cost character for Legendary. Apparently now I have to get Marvel Legendary back, because where's my superpowers? I want my superpowers. Where are the no superpowers on the card? I want some superpowers on my card. But either way, that is amusing. I appreciate that. You get brownie points. I'm almost close to forgiving the confetti. Almost. Anyways, what else do we have here? Okay, so this is not going to go on while we're in the stream. You know what? Honestly, I think I have to. Because here's the thing. I said I would, and it can't be that hard to do it, right? So we're going to go ahead and throw this on over my stuff, even though it does mean I'm probably going to have confetti in my shirt, and it probably means I'm going to have confetti on the floor, and all over the place. But either way, I told you I would do it, so let's go ahead and do it. This is actually pretty nice. If you excuse the fact that it means a little tight-fitting, which you'd expect because I just put it on over a shirt, but over like a already tight shirt. But I think this actually is a pretty good fit once you take that into account. Cool. Hat back on. And we are still good to go. A little different, but you know, honestly, something has been bothering me recently. First world problems. You may have noticed I frequently wear various t-shirts on camera, different types of t-shirts with different, from T-Turtles, the company I often buy from. No sponsorship promotion, I just like their shirts. And I've been thinking recently that as we're heading into winter, I won't be able to wear those down in the basement, or I'll have to wear something else over them. So having hoodies and that kind of stuff is helpful. By the way, T-Turtle, why have you not gotten into the what's it called game? The t-shirt game, the sweatshirt game. Hoodie game, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, this is actually incredibly helpful. So, this is going to be, well, a water container, canister thingy, a water bottle. But the and it's nice too. I need to go ahead. This is going to be cool because, you see, this is a lot of water in here. Ooh, something's in here. What's in here? Are they clever? What is in here? No, it's not them. It's just from Bubba. Bubba put their own little tags in there. What do we got? Bubba. See? Fun little tricks on camera. I could do that too. Can't do that with this, by the way, because reasons. But either way, this is helpful because I have a water bottle that is half the size that I'm supposed to be drinking of. Well, I'm supposed to be drinking this much per day, but the one I have that's half the size is, as you might imagine, half the size, and therefore needs to be filled up, which I rarely do. So this will be helpful in terms of actually getting the water intake I'm supposed to be getting. Okay, so the order I took these out in is wrong. I'm going to start getting confetti in my coffee if I'm not careful. This is going to be more of a t-shirt, Become Legendary. Okay, so one thing we didn't talk about, by the way, is that title, The Legendary Gamer. So this is not going to go on because I know that there are some channels, Quackalope, who would definitely, at this point in the video, take this and put it on over this because they promised. But I am not that crazy. There's a limit to how far I go. But either way, so Legendary, let's talk about a bit, before we continue unboxing, let's talk a bit about the Legendary aspect. So the one thing when they reached out that I had a bit of a concern on, I was like, hey, because they're like, hey, we have this Legendary contest going on, we'll still talk about it more, but do you want to be involved in, like, basically talking about it and shouting it out to people so they can win a trip to Gencon or whatever other prizes are there? And I was like, sure, I like unboxing, I like talking to the camera, I like doing this whole thing that we're doing right now, being a little crazy, making fun of Quackalope, talking about games, all that stuff, and getting my own trading card. I didn't know that was part of the deal. But my one concern is I don't love the title Legendary Gamer. Like, it's a contest where you have to tell us how you are the Legendary Gamer. And it's like, well, I feel that might turn into a bit of a, well, I have 4,272 games in my basement. That's why I'm a legendary gamer. And that felt a little off to me. But then they clarify, they're like, who has made a positive impact on the community. You know, and whatever that might mean to you, or the gaming or legendary community. So that can mean anything to you. It can mean that you help donate to the Jack Vassal Memorial Fund when they run their yearly thing on Board Game Geek. Or Stone Mountain Games does a yearly fund offer. And maybe you helped promote it or rally around that. Maybe you run a gaming club for, I don't know, some school near you. But the idea that it's not about your geek status and some sort of fake geek card that you have, but more about how you are actually taking your love for the hobby and some sort of incident, story, or correlation as to how you are improving the world around you with that love for the hobby. That I can get behind a whole lot more. We're not done yet. We have this over here. I don't know what's in here. We're going to keep going through this. So, let's see. Anything else? Excuse the noise while I try to go through here. Okay. So, we have that, which means we're left with this, which apparently means I did need to bring my knife to the table. Fortunately, I'm always bringing my knife to the table. Okay. Let's see. This is going to be such a mess to clean up. I'm so not happy about it, just to be very, very clear. Okay. Oh my gosh. What is up here? Ugh. Okay. Jeez. What is this? What is this? This is fancy and nice, but what is it? Okay, someone's got to tell me what this is. This is like a very solid acrylic. Like, what is it for? I feel like I'm missing something obvious. I mean, it can't just be... Is it like dry erase? Is there something else in there? Let me see. Let's see, something else in here. It's dry erase. Apparently. That's intriguing. So, hello there. There. You see? Now I can, and don't make fun of my handwriting, my wife does that enough. It wipes off. This is just basically a fancy dry erase situation thing. Does it magnetic? I don't even know where it sticks, where it goes. It's cool. What can we do here? Okay. What funny thing can I do here? Let's do this. Okay. Give me 1 second, I'll be right with you. My handwriting is terrible, so I apologize in advance. Give me a second, I'll be right with you. Okay. Can you read that? Read that. Just read it out loud, okay? So I'm going to show it again to the camera and just read it out loud. I don't know if that even worked. Also, it kind of gives a bit of a shadow, which throws you off. But maybe it worked. We'll see. But again, I'll show it again. Read it out loud again. Now, if you read "the bird is in the green bush," you're wrong. Read it again. The bird is in the green bush. See what I did there? You see? That's what happens when you give me a pen and something to draw on doing camera. I go with the first thing I can think of that is remotely entertaining. So, that looks like I'll erase the rest of it later. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I'm not in the remotest bit happy about this. If I'm smiling, it's because you have to smile on camera. You're not allowed to be upset on camera. I'll be upset later, after the camera's over. So, this is all the stuff over here. This is what we have over here. This is the card I got. Whole bunch of things going on here. For context, there's two things to know at this point, which I'll probably throw something in the title so that you know. I probably should something at the beginning, but I didn't know what I was going to go through here, so I didn't know how to play out. Number one, there's a contest here. Legendary Gamer contest. Submit a thing about how you've been a positive impact in the gaming community or something, all that stuff. And you'll do that, and you'll get a trip to, well, not you will, you are eligible to potentially get a trip to Gencon 2022, plus a year of free games, fine print included somewhere. That's got to be fine print included somewhere. That is number one. And then I think there's a whole bunch of backup prizes, if I recall correctly. I'm not certain. Number two, there's also a giveaway for a little bit of, they're going to be doing a bit of a, thing that someone watching this video, meaning the Legendary Gamer thing is open to anyone who enters. And then they're doing a second giveaway, kind of, to each individual channel who's, like, you know, pushing the video, whatever it is, who's talking about the contest, gets their own little thing where a backer, a viewer, someone who's involved, whatever, you, I'm saying this all poorly, you, the person watching this video right now, can also win some free games, some swag, some stuff. I don't know exactly what you're getting. No guarantees whatsoever, in the slightest. But if you want to be eligible for that, make sure to comment on this video using the word Bob. From earlier, okay? Bob. So Bob is going to be the word we're searching for in the comments down below. It's also going to make it very hard for me to in any way find out if any of you know a kid named Bob, because everything's going to say Bob now, and half of you are going to say, I know a kid named Bob just to be eligible, so I'm not going to get any useful information out of this little experiment we're running, but that's neither here nor there. The point for right now is Bob is the keyword to enter to win. We'll go ahead and select somebody that way at some point. I don't have a cutoff for when. Let's see, this video is going up then. I'll throw in the description when the cutoff for the contest entry is, because I don't know right now. So in the description down below, you'll find the various eligible details, all that stuff. Past that, last thing I will say. What's the last thing I will say? There's one more thing I want to say. Oh yeah, one thing, just because why not? Why is Upper Deck doing this? Because we didn't talk about that yet at all. I haven't gotten to that part because I'm still like going through this. I kind of want to go through it more, but I don't want to get more confetti on my table, so I probably got everything. I think I got everything. Why is Upper Deck Games or Upper Deck Entertainment doing this? And the reason is because I asked them that question. I was like, in general, what's the Latin expression of who benefits? Whenever something's happening, who benefits? So why are they running a giveaway where they're giving a bunch of stuff? They're giving out stuff to a single person on every single channel that watches it. They're giving out a bunch of prizes. Why? Now, the short answer is, the official answer is, they're doing it because, you know, it's been a pardon my French, it's been a sucky year for a lot of people, and they just want to give back or have something nice and positive in the gaming community. And that's a nice answer. As always, the question then is, okay, great, but you're a business, you're a company, why are you doing this? And the answer is, it's been a sucky year for everyone, and they just want to do something nice for the gaming community. Which is not necessarily a conflict of statements. In general, when companies do nice things, people see nice things about company, and yes, there's a degree of inherent promotion for Upper Deck Entertainment. I am sitting here wearing a legendary hat, a legendary shirt, talking about not Marvel United, there you go, come on, you can send me some stuff now. It's talking about Marvel Legendary, talking about all their games, and that's happening to whatever number of people that are watching this video. So there's always a benefit involved. That said, the inherent benefit of general good publicity seems to be the main thing. The rest of this is just cause giveaway. Cause do nice things for nice people. Cause this is gonna have to go somewhere on my fridge or something, cause that is immensely entertaining for me. Like, growing up, I never really collected baseball cards, basketball cards, hockey cards. I'm Canadian, so hockey cards were the closest I ever came. I remember getting some of those packs of, like, where you actually had part of the jersey, probably from Upper Deck, honestly. We had part of the jersey sewn into a card, which was very cool. And if you're like, you just said you never collected them, I never collected them, but I grabbed 1 or 2 packs here and there, because my friends were collecting them. They were all part of the cool kids, and I was like, I'll get 1 or 2, but I couldn't care less about sports. I never did. I never cared about the people. I just cared about the idea that I was collecting something in some way. I was being social with my peers because I was collecting something. That was the closest I ever came to sports cards. But then we got into Magic the Gathering later in the day, or later in the years. I got into Magic the Gathering, got really into that for a few years, and then transitioned out of that and into board games, where I have been obsessed and stuck here for the past 9-10 years now, and I like board games. It's where I'm settling down, so to speak. I mean, I was into various hobbies. I've been to a lot of hobbies, from magic to juggling to drawing, not handwriting, obviously, drawing, to trading, not trading cards, to any number of different things over the years. I've been involved in a bunch of hobbies, and they've all lasted 2 years is usually the rough timeline. So being in this hobby, in the board game hobby, for the past 11 years, 10 years, the numbers just change every time I talk, apparently. Being in this hobby for the past 10 years has been amazing. I love the hobby. I love the people in the hobby. My favorite part about becoming a content creator is being able to interact with other people who love the hobby. Interact with people who I didn't before. Just to be able to talk with others who are in this space. I like it. I like being in the space. I like the people in the space. I like the force for good that board games can be. I genuinely believe that board games are the best, or one of the best hobbies anyone can have. It is mentally stimulating. It is social by design. It is, and solo gamers, I love you. I do. I like solo games too. And even if you're not playing games with other people, maybe you're part of a Facebook group that is, being social there. So you can still be social, even if you're playing the games yourself. I like video games too, but video games don't do it for me the same way board games do. This is genuinely a hobby I love, a hobby that I am glad that I'm a part of, and a hobby that I'm privileged to be now in this seat of it as well. Until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. And as always, I hope you have a good one. Are you happy now?